good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do to me. I have had so many problems lately. I mean, first I get the PD, and then I get the catheter, and I have them both, and nothing's working. The blood is is not right. It's clotting, and then the catheter it starts to die out. They start doing that. I start doing dialysis. They start doing dialysis, and nothing works no matter what I do. My blood is not even getting cleaned. I don't know whether to call somebody or report them. It's making me angry. I'm trying not to be violent. I'm not really a violent person, but this is my life here. And I don't know what's wrong with these people. They're not living it. They're making money. They're living on the other side of this. But until they get on this side, they don't know. But I'm on course. I don't know whether the president, the Senate, the assembly people. I wrote to them, you know what I mean? But you know what? Licky Larry, what is her name? It's this woman. This woman, oh man, the queen of kidneys, the queen of dialysis, the queen of transplant. I don't know what her name. What is her name? Licky Lily Lala Lolo. No, it's Lisa Baxter, because this is the Lisa Baxter Show, giving you the 411 in the kidney world. Hey guys, what's up and how are you? Happy holidays. Welcome to the Lisa Baxter Show. Child, I got a slamming show for you. You won't even believe it. I have a person that's been on this show before to come on back. But just before I introduce her, because I heard I had more time from Dr. Rimethea Webster. So she told me that I had more time, so I'm going to roll with y'all. Let me show you something. This is my cup. That's right, for the kidney court, for my comedy show, the kidney court. We get to sue people when they're doing the wrong thing, right? But it's a really comedy that you sue them. It's not a real sue, but it's real issues of illness. So you get the picture and understand how it is. But your doctor can sue you, your family, your caregiver, your home attendant, anybody, a friend, a spouse. It is hilarious. And I tell you, you're going to love it. On this side, it says, watch the Lisa Baxter Show. I got the flyer as well. And you see me on dialysis. You see me when I got an award. You see me out in the street. You see me when I did the cancer walk from my husband, the colon cancer, and all type of things. So you guys just you gotta really, you gotta do so much to get this awareness going. So this is the same flyer from the cup. And this is when I was on Urban Health Network. So I just wanted y'all to know. I want to say thank you to Dr. Smith and his wife, Carly, who sends me fruit every year. Boy, I got a lot of, what you call it? Do y'all want some too? There are a lot of, what is that? Not the oranges, it's the tangerines. I love tangerines. I don't know if you guys got AARP. That magazine is good. When you're 50 years old, you get this great magazine with a lot of good stuff in it. So don't sleep on it, because it's a good thing. I always got to give y'all the resources. And of course, as a producer of QPTV, and I'm also a producer of Brick Arts Media, this is one of the cups from them that they gave me one year. Woo! So I just wanted to show you a couple of little wonderful, wonderful things. And I'm going to introduce my fantabulous guest. I hope I did it all. Yep. I don't see anything else. But let me tell you, and let me get with it. How about that? This young lady is not only a mother, not only a grandmother, not only a strong woman, okay? She is a powerful professional that works with people with disabilities. And she also, she was a PKD warrior. Now she's not only a PKD warrior, she's a peritoneal, and dialysis warrior at the same time. All right. She knows her stuff. She's tries her stuff. She's strong. I know her. This woman can cook too. Whether it's healthy or not, but she usually do the healthy way. But I'm telling you right now, this is the one right here. Tawanna Staton. Welcome. Woo!
Hello, 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 hello. Thank you, Miss Baxter. Thank you, Miss Baxter. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my aunt. Thank you, Aunt Lisa. Thank you, Aunt Lisa. I love you so much.
Oh, that is so sweet. You know I love you. And I know if they saw the other two shows that I did and the family show, they would know that we are family, right?
Yes, ma'am, we are. But this is business. This is business. So let me get. So go ahead.
Get in the mood. Get in the mode. I ain't mad at you. Shoot, you ain't never lied. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'm going to do some other things with you. And I'll let you have free reign to say what you feel that is important to say or powerful to say, or even ask a question that you might want to ask somebody out there that may be listening in. And I want you to tell or help that person that may be listening in.
Well, I'm going to ask this question before you even start. So I'm going to ask it now and I'm going to ask it later. If there's anybody out there who knows an alternative for heparin, because I'm allergic to pork and I need heparin for peritoneal dialysis and sometimes for hemo, I cannot take heparin because I'm allergic to pork. So there's no really help for me. I don't want a kidney transplant right now. I done been through so much since I started. So if you can help me, help me, please.
I like that pitch. Oh, you better go ahead. Shoot, drive right on in there, swim. Come on in there. That's right. When you need something, you got to ask for it.
Yeah, close my phone.
Because you asked not, and you asking. So I got to hand it to you. I got to hand it to you. Now, how long you been on dialysis?
Since May 20th, 2024.
My. Wow, that's still early. So you still new and you still a baby, But I jumped into that, and I always ask people their occupation first. So let me go back that way for a minute. What is or was your occupation?
I'm a paraprofessional. I work with autistic support, special needs children in high school, Liberty High School in Pennsylvania. I love my job, but it's dangerous for me to do my job due to the fact that I have the ports in my chest. So I just recently have to stop working because I got hurt at my job and due to the fact of me being myself on disability. So
yeah. Well, that's understandable because I've had the catheter in my chest too. And I've been punched in the stomach at work. I've been a whole lot of things. It never came out and everything, but it itched. It bothered me. It could have gotten infected. So I'm glad that you took time enough to move that way because it could have been ugly or serious or anything like that. You don't want to get injured on top of being ill or trying to work with an illness as a warrior.
Yeah, because after I got hurt at the job from falling, I got hit twice by a kid. So I'm like, you know what? Then I was already hurt from the job. So I just stopped even going. So I'm actually going through it with them now because they met my job, been asking me to resign since May, since I've been on. They found out I was disabled. The disabled company that helped disabled people asked me as their worker to resign as I'm disabled to resign from my job. And it may hurt my feelings because y'all want to help me or compensate me. Y'all kept telling me to resign and become a substitute. Why I got to resign from my job? Why y'all can't work it out? Why we can't get somebody to come in for the 2 days that I'm in to come in? Y'all got substitutes already. Not a substitute just can't come in on my days off. My 2 days that I'm taking. I ain't taking 2 whole days off. I'm taking half a days off because I got to be there in the morning. They wouldn't help me.
Wow. I don't like when a job don't help you. This is when you got to get your union, and if you got a union,
I
you know.
got a union, but nobody would never give me the union information because I just got into the job, so I never had to deal with the union. So I could be asking everybody that asked, oh, we got the old union, y'all, who the new union? Who is that? I have not found it. Got to the point where I ain't even try. You know what? What God got for me, y'all can't stop. So I had to leave them alone. I can't put all my energy into them because y'all not gonna steal my joy. So I had to
Yeah,
walk away and handle other stuff. I got other things to deal with than to deal with them.
yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you get what you need from them, and that's it. And then sometimes your stuff come later. I remember one time they didn't want to pay me for something, and I was begging and begging. And what Councilman Ed Towns helped me. Why did he help me? All he did is write a letter. Let me tell you, not only did they give me what they owed me, they gave me everything up till I ran out of, my age expired for them to help me. You know what I mean? I kept saying, oh, my parents died. And they kept just passing me along, forgetting me, throwing me away, and all of that. And I said, one little thing to that man, I still know him to this day, and I thank him. I was a teenager then, and I'll be 62 next month. And he said, Lisa, you still bring that. I said, listen, I'll never forget what you did. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Archbishop Rocket always say, and this man was nice to me because he did that helped. But don't worry, I'm coming up there where you at. I got a reckoning and start up over out here. Even though it be Christmas time, we're gonna jingle some bells. We're gonna deck some halls. How about that?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay, now, what was your first reaction when you found out you had to go on dialysis, or they told you you had to go on?
My first reaction was like, I actually left the hospital. I grabbed up my stuff. I packed up.
You were scared. I'm like, my baby.
I left. I left the hospital. The doctor told me, oh, you can't leave the hospital. You might die. I told him, you might leave the hospital. You might die. Who? Don't talk to me like that. Don't tell me. Don't be putting that way on me. Don't say that could happen to me. What you put on me, you can put on yourself. Watch your mouth. You can walk outside and get ran over. I got an illness. Yes, I do. But I don't know what you got. But you can walk outside and a bullet could blow your head off. Anything can happen to you. So don't just come for me.
Your words take on life. Don't speak nothing on my life.
That's right. I don't, brother, please.
Come on now.
I told him I walked in here and I'm gonna come back. Y'all ain't like y'all came and got me or I fell out and I drove here. You know what I'm saying? I came here on my own. Nobody didn't bring me, my family, nobody here with me.
I like to weigh my options. I like to be able to weigh my options. So I want you to tell me so I know how to pray. And then I want you to tell me so I know what I have to do.
But I felt medication. I felt pressure because they said to them, they don't, doctors, I guess they don't learn empathy or sympathy. They just throw everything at you. And, it's like, oh my goodness. And it was like, I knew that would happen soon because I knew it was what was going on with my body and I know what was going on with my family. But to know that it's my turn, it's me, like tag shit, you know what I'm saying? Like my two cousins had got on dialysis and now it's like it's my turn, you know what I'm saying? Like it's never ending story with our family. It's always somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's always somebody's turn. It's always somebody to go. It's never a freaking dull moment with us, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's who next type mess, you know. It ain't no more like oh my gosh, like we're not even shocked, it's his go now. Like we're gonna support because we know what it is, or it's her go now. We're gonna support because this is what we do. It's normalcy and it's bad. And what I learned with the lifestyle that I have, that it can really help you. It can really change you. What I messed up was I believe that I backslid in my lifestyle. I started back eating my foods that I love to eat, that I, like you said, I could cook. And this is what made me want to having to get on dialysis and go where I was going to. Before then, I didn't have my levels, my blood, everything was fine. It was once I backslid and started back eating the flesh and the blood and the pus and all that stuff, and that knowing is not good for me, but I like the way it tastes. So I'm human. I got my flaws. So
me too.
I got then I'd be around my family. It's like family, food, fun, it all goes together. And that's the only way me and my family know how to communicate. I'm trying to teach them another way, but it's hard when it's all of them one way and it's only 2 or 1 and 3 of you this way. So it's like, you can't make this, you'll be wasting your time. Everybody like, what's that? No, I don't want that. Nobody want plant food. So, so you don't want to do all that. You be ready to cook what people want to eat, so you don't waste your time in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah. Well, I knew one lady used to cook separate meals, and I know that's a lot of work. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
cook your stuff for you, and then you cook your stuff for your family or your kids. But what was the type of diet that you used to do before? You said never say
It's
diet.
not. It's not.
Kind of
It's
alkaline.
not a diet. It's the
I'm way
African
ahead of
bio.
you.
It's the African bio. It's really a lot of people say Dr. Sabi and Dr. Sabi didn't come up with this. This stuff. Dr. Sabi, this has been out way before him. It's called the African bio. It's a lifestyle that we supposed to live as people of color, people with melanin. Not to say that Caucasians can't live this lifestyle as well, but it's for us. We are frugivores. We people that grew up in history, we ate other foods. This is why our teeth is messed up. This is why your gums don't act right. This is why you have these problems, because the meats and the stuff that you've been eating on your life bothered you, because that's not for you. This is why your body reacted the way it did, because the acid that comes out the meats and the blood and the pus and all that stuff, that's not for you. And this is why it bothered you. This is why certain things bother me. This is why I got hair grow up my face. I ain't a man. Women ain't supposed to have hair. That's a hormonal problem. Why I got that problem? Because from the things I ate. When I stopped eating those foods for a while, I didn't have no hair in my face. It wasn't growing. When I started back eating them foods, the hairs grew back. When I stopped,
go ahead.
Foods, my period stopped. When I stopped playing with them foods, my period came back, and my period was real light. I barely had it. Then I started back playing with them foods. It came back real heavy, like it used to be, bloody, crampy, all that. And I was really I experimented on me, because you can't really know from what nobody else goes through. Everybody's body different. So I use myself as a guinea pig all the time. So when I do certain things, it's like a test for me. That's how I learned about, even with the fluids, the flesh. I mean the phlegm. I ate a piece of chicken after I didn't eat that, and the next night I was spitting and all this stuff with so much mucus on the chest. I didn't have no mucus when you ate that chicken. Mucus.
Well, one of my issues was I had low calcium as a kid. Another thing was the medications that I took from having my transplant. Some of them caused other issues and other problems with my mouth and my gums. And now nobody wanted to fix my mouth. And I'm still arguing and fighting about that. So I just still, look the best I can and smile the best I can, live on and still fight on the side. How about that?
But you're beautiful the way you are.
Thank you, Sting. My bottom. Now, what is the hardest thing about what you're going through?
The hardest thing what I'm going through is that these people don't understand what they need to do and keep wanting to tell me what I need to do. And I know what I need to do because I want to live, and I know what I need to do for me. What I need them to do is figure out what kind of medication they can use for me other than and take. So I kind of push something on me that I don't want. As my doctors, as my professionals, as my whoever you supposed to be, my caretakers, y'all supposed to try to figure something out. There's nowhere in the world y'all making livers, giving kidney transplants, heart transplants, lung transplants, all these different parts of the body, changing people eye color and all this stuff, blood transfusions and all this. You can't figure out
the sex of the baby,
all kind of stuff, sexual transplants. Right, I forgot about that, cutting people's stuff or putting stuff, and you can't figure out a blood thinner for me that's other than the pork one.
My sister Yolanda, who been on over 30 years of dialysis, your aunt Yolanda, and she didn't take heparin. They flushed her, but it's not working for you.
They flushed me. They got citrusate for me. I've never been, let me tell you something. I came in this world fighting, okay? I've had to fight since I was born. I came in with these funny feet, these funny legs. I had to have casts and all kinds of things done in my feet from born.
I remember I had to carry you. Was heavy with them casts on your feet.
Okay, I was a teenager with my feet broke. As a teenager in middle school, I had to have cast operations. You was there too for that. Have operations and stuff like that. I got older. My legs hurt, my knees hurt, everything. Like I find out later on that it comes from me having kidney disease. No doctor never told me that. Today, this day, they call it a Jones fracture because they didn't know why my feet broke. My feet broke from the kidneys, and the kidneys having lack of this and that and the third and everything. And your knee bone connected to your hip bone type stuff. So that's what it all is. But what was the question again? I ran on so much I forgot.
No, but I remember when I interviewed Uncle Mitch, she said the same. We start laughing and talking, and we get lost in what we say. But one of them was, well, I asked you about what do you feel when when you first found out. But what is the hardest thing about this? You said them not believing you. Basically answered.
Yeah. Okay.
Answered it.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything about this while you're on your kidney journey? Have you learned
Yes,
anything?
I believe that the reason why I'm on this kidney journey is for them to find a cure for stuff like this that I'm going through. I know I can't be the only person. I'm just the one that have the voice. I'm just the one that's going to speak up. So I believe that my kidney journey is to find people like me, other people than me that needs help with certain things that they're not helping people with, that they don't attend to the people because they're too old to speak or because they're afraid to speak or they just don't know what to ask or what to say. So here I go with my big old mouth, and I ain't afraid to speak, and I ain't afraid of nobody. So what up? What you got for us?
I ain't mad at you. I went
So,
to Washington and I went to Albany to fight for people with disabilities, and then I went to fight for
when I'm about to
people
be fighting with you next, because I'm gonna fight for us, because it seems like we need a fight, because you try to be calm and peaceful like Martin Luther King, you got to get rowdy like Malcolm X because they don't understand. So it is what it is.
There's so many, the National Kidney Foundation, the Dialysis Patient Citizens, the American Kidney Fund. You know, there's so many of them out there. ESRD, End Stage Renal Disease Network, CKD Champions.
I gotta give you a joke. Okay, so the other day I had to go get a replacement. My chest is actually killing me right now. I don't take no medication, so they had to dig all in my chest. I actually woke up out in the sleep twice. But me and my daughter, I told my daughter, I called the people. I told you I was calling the people, the kidney, all these people at the list that you gave me. So we walked to the hospital. Some strange number come up on my phone. So my oldest daughter, she walking with me. This is my second time going back to the hospital. I went early that day, and they wasn't trying to put me to sleep, and they wanted to take me put something in my chest. Easy as heck. And y'all doing the surgery. Y'all not doing just pulling it out like they did yours. They got to put another one in. You put me to sleep to put it in, and it's been in here since May. You're not gonna pull nothing out of my heart. And from May, no. You got me twisted.
Yeah, I ain't wrong. You ain't wrong now.
So they switched my thing.
To see all the flesh. It hurt.
But and I told them that. So my aunt said her skin was attached to her stuff. Y'all not about
everything.
We're not doing that. So if it's missing, I don't know. And they honestly, they was pulling it. They was grabbing. I woke up and I felt it. I was screaming. I woke up. I even cursed. And I remember that. I woke up twice. But anyway, the Kidney Foundation people called me. I don't know which one it was. My child, my eldest baby, she answered the phone. She thought it was a creditor or somebody always bothered me.
Oh my God.
Some crazy song to them and hung up on them. And then later on, she's going to say, Ma, that was the Kidney Foundation. So I got to call them back. I said, I'm probably calling back from another number. So I don't even know. I'm scared. I forgot what she said, but she was like, don't call, like, how often we do with somebody calling and bothering you. So
I've had the creditors call me and mean people call me or lies. You know what I mean? I pay my bills. I don't know what they were calling.
they be the scammers. It'd be the scammers more than anything. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to call them people. But you're right, we do have the Kidney Foundation, the PKD Foundation, the National Kidney Foundation. We do have all those foundations, and they will polycystic kidney disease. Or what's that other kidney disease?
Them.
The other people that the other people.
Who knows? The one that give out the transplants, and you got the registry for your transplant list. The reason why I belong to all of them is because I'm a advocate and I'm an ambassador. You know what I mean? You learn stuff, you can do stuff, you can add your family in. That's why I push our family to join these things. I do the kidney walks. I help them raise money. I volunteer. We don't get paid to do this stuff. All I do is tell our story. I done told my story so many times. I think I know it by heart. But I want the best for you, and I want the best for Timothy. Shout out to Timothy, my nephew in the hospital. He was supposed to be on the show with us tonight, and Aunt Lisa loves you. Aunt Lisa loves you. Shout out to Duval. I'm yet to get you, Duval. I
love y'all too. They're like my brothers, my big brothers.
Yeah, those are my two nephews, my oldest brother Tardy's son, and they are strong warriors as well. You know what I mean? This fight is not easy. It's not easy when it's in your family or running through your family, but you still got to be stronger. You're stronger together than you are apart. One of the guys told me today when I was out and about, because I do outreach as a social worker too. I was out in the street and I was giving out Christmas cards and I was giving out the Lisa Baxter Show fans. And he said, you got to eat your cure. And I told them, you know what? You won't tell me your name because I talk to you all the time, but I said I was going to say that on the show. I said, that's powerful to me to hear you say that. Eat your cure. I ain't mad at them. I love that. I love that. Now, okay, now, I would say, what advice would you tell somebody dealing with this out here? Because I know it can't be easy because you have PKD, you have two daughters with PKD. Thank God your grandson is good.
All the time, you have to have faith. Don't listen to what every doctor tell you to do. Don't listen. Don't do everything they tell you to do. Think about things to do what you want to do, and discuss it with your family members and your loved ones, and come to a conclusion. Because I just had a surgery done on what's today, Thursday, on Tuesday, and they on last Friday they gave me some blood thinners, and nobody told me not to take the blood thinner, and I had a surgery on Tuesday.
Wow.
And that part. So if I would have took the blood thinners, I'd have bled out. And I wound up bleeding anyway heavy without the blood thinners. And they had to change my gauze 2 times while I was there. So imagine if I'd have took the blood thinners.
Yeah, blood thinners are serious. I came home and bled after finishing dialysis, and I did almost.
So you have to discuss things with your family. The doctors, some doctors care about you. Some doctors have your interests at heart. It's never your best interest because it's always a money thing with them. And I'm sorry to say, and I'm not saying one thing is better than the other, but you have to always have your family on board with you so that they can know what's going on. Whatever decision you make it with your loved ones. Don't make no doctor force you to say something right now and make you think you gotta do it right now or something like that. Like, hold on, let me call my family and let's just let them even know what's going on and discuss it with them or see what they say or see what they know or whatever. Don't be scared. Don't let them, because they will scare you up there, have you feel like you're about to die right this second. And if you are, you was gonna die anyway. No, not disrespect, but if you're gonna die right this second, ain't nothing you can do about it. God got time coming for you coming. Nobody want to die. So again, you gotta be careful with these. We are experiment. We are an experiment. And it's okay to know that we are an experiment. So be your own experiment. Experiment on yourself. Again, family, let your family know. Not to say don't take this, don't take that, but if you want to take it, let your family know I take these medications, or I'm on this, or I'm doing this, so that if something happens to you, they can know what's going on. As far as even like blood thinners, because medication has side effects. So if you're on a medication that happen to you, the family might know that you're on this medication and these different side effects are occurring. They thinking something else is wrong with you. No, it's from the medication. It could be. So it's best to keep your family informed on the medication and the strength and everything about the medication that's going on, and anything that the doctors say. These doctors don't want to be recorded with smartphones. Sometimes you got to just push the button.
I have filmed people too, you know what I mean? And this is, I mean, listen, the needles hurt, at dialysis. My access is hurting now because I banged it more than one time. And I said, oh God, I banged it again. It has worked over 20 years. It's such a good access and everything. I don't need it anymore, but they leave it in there. God forbid anything happened to Hannah, which I call my kidney Hannah. But everything's been wonderful and great. I'm still doing what I need to do and supposed to do. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I do slip. You know what I mean? I don't drink or smoke, but sometimes I love a good meal. And sometimes that good meal might not be too much good for you. I like to be transparent. I like to keep it 1,000. Y'all know me. And if I did it, I'm going to tell you I did it. You know what I mean? But I want the best for you out there. You know what I mean? I don't want to act like everything is peaches and roses, because this is a journey that's not easy for none of us. Because that's why you need those supports. There's support groups on Facebook, and there's support groups within wherever you live, and there's support groups in your family. It don't cost you nothing to make a phone call. It don't cost you nothing to join these things. It don't. I did over 400 shows. I'm still talking. Over 16 years later, wrote 7 books and everything. And I don't know what else to tell you or how to tell you. Until you eat it up or take this advice, I don't know what else to tell you or say. But I keep having different warriors on, so you don't have to just hear my story, because you already heard. Maybe somebody out there that didn't, but still, you got another person on here. Now, you heard her journey before, but now she's on another journey. Okay? She's on another journey.
I'm on 2 journeys.
Well, yes, you on 2.
Yeah, I'm on PK.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
I'm on a PKD journey and a hemodialysis journey. I'm graphic, so I'm gonna show y'all.
Yeah, go ahead and show it. I ain't
It's
mad
covered
at
up. Y'all can't see, but this is for my PKD in my stomach. This goes on attached to the machine, and it goes into my stomach through here, and the fluid goes in here, and it goes in, and it sits in my stomach for a certain amount of time. It's called dwelling, and then it comes out, and it's the toxins that it's pulling out, and I do that 9 hours through the nighttime, or whatever time you want to do it.
Yeah, because some people do it in the day as well.
And that's the one I'm having the problems with the fibrins. I get fibrins in them, and they clog up the machine, and I can't do dialysis. So then I got to go to the Old Faithful. I just got this done the other day. It's killing me. This is for the hemodialysis. I can't really show y'all the whole thing.
Well, I love that because I'm visual too. Everything that happened to me, I show it. People say, "Ooh, that's a lot," or "Ooh, that's too much." It ain't never too much.
This attaches to the dialysis machine. One pulls out blood, one puts in blood.
Yeah.
So it pulls out to clean it and clean the toxins, and it give you your blood back. Again, I make the machine clot. They got to change the stuff on the machine. Ain't nothing easy with me. I'm supposed to do 4 hours. I'm in there for about maybe 5.5 hours by the time. They got to pull everything off, reset the machine, clean the machine, put everything back on, put me back on. My machine beep every 5 to 10 minutes. Beep, 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 beep. They flush me, everything, and I clot up.
My God. That's a lot to deal with, a lot to go through. Because you know, all on the dialysis machine, there's those 3 lights like you crossing the street, the red light and the green light and the yellow light.
Red.
And
bing, 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 bing.
Always gotta go. You may want to relax or have a nap.
They say you ain't supposed to push the button. You gotta let the nurses. Sometimes I be reading, I start pushing out, so it makes start pushing the button. Push the button.
There's supposed to be people around you.
They all around me. Only said it's not even.
They don't get over there fast enough.
It go off so much.
Yeah.
I can't even act like they're not doing their job. I'm not even gonna lie on them people. I'm not gonna lie on them. I swear to God, they doing their job. They are. It's just that my machine gonna go off. If I'm on in that hour, I'm gonna go off about in that 50 minutes. I'm gonna go.
When it clocks, it's gonna go off because it has to tell them that something's wrong.
They're gonna clock.
So it got along.
They come, they clear, they flush me every hour. But before that hour is up,
it starts acting up. Wow.
And they don't get no rest with me. I promise you. I told them, I said, y'all get y'all steps in, huh? How many steps y'all got in the day? Y'all get y'all steps in.
Wow.
All I can say is I apologize. Because I feel they're like, no, this is our job. I said, I get it, but I know I'm tired of hearing this thing beep. And that's me. So I know you're tired of hearing it. They only my machine. Yeah. Sometimes all our machines be going off. And it's like, y'all got a set amount of people. They can't tend to everybody at one time. It ain't that many workers. You got nurses. You got 2 nurses most of the time in the area, and it's like 3 or 4 techs, and it's like 7 or 8 of us. I never counted how many of us. It's a set of us right here, a set of us right there, and a set of us over there. And there's 2 nurses in each one, and the rest of the dialysis techs. But like, and they very on point. I can't lie on them. They very cleansy. They very on it. Like they hear machine. They don't wait too long to come. But you can't rush if you want another patient. You can't leave that patient to come to another patient.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
And you got to wash your hands.
You got to sanitize the hands, put the gloves on. Yeah. So it's like, sometimes I try to laugh it off. I had to laugh it off. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So I try to stay active. I have my iPad, my phone. I talk to the people.
You got to take everything with you. I have a whole bag.
I got a whole, my bag just broke. I need a new bag. I got a whole bag. I got my blanket because it'll be cold in there. So I got my blanket, 2 blankets. But it's these little black bugs. I don't know. They can't get them out of there. They pour all this bleach.
Still there again. There used to be a pipe that they used to come through on my center, and we had like 32 people every different tours of dialysis, and I was the advocate.
They pour bleach in the pipes, and they had all the people come out, and they still in, and they attack me every day. Yesterday, they didn't really attack me too bad.
They probably like blood because you have bugs that like fruit, and it got to be because they don't make no sense the way they in there. Sometimes when they finally did whatever they did, they ain't leave. They just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being 35,000 when you was just 35. I don't know what our center did, but they finally was gone. But I remember they was there for a minute
But
too.
they need to write out a paper and ask every center what they doing, because I wanted everybody to know that's in other centers.
Department of Health. I used to. It's on the wall in the dialysis center. I called the Department of Health one time, not for that, but I called for something else.
I'm gonna call them.
And they don't like when you do that, but I'm the advocate, and I'm I'm the.
I gotta tell them it was me. I ain't gonna tell them it was me. I'm gonna call it anonymous. Y'all got them. Go check them bugs out.
Well, sometimes they let it be anonymous, and sometimes they came right over there to me, Mrs. Baxter. You know, they know
my name. I'm gonna call up somebody else on them and say, I heard over there at that place.
They'll come in for an inspection. So when they come in inspection, they'll see the black bugs or whatever's going wrong. They do that anyway. But when somebody call them or somebody complain, then they do show up. They do show up, especially if they saying they doing stuff that they're not. So I said, now you got to tell the truth. You're going to have to tell the truth. Now, what would you want to change? What is it you want if you was able to change what you're dealing with now, or as a dialysis patient, or whatever you want to call yourself, what you're dealing with, your journey? What would you like to happen now?
I would like them to put more money and more research into kidney failure, into dialysis patients, into dialysis. Because if you look at statistics and all these numbers that everybody got, it's not a lot of research, not a lot of information, it's not a lot of stuff on this. A lot of the stuff that get out is coming from, like you said, the volunteers, the people that's on it, the people that's dealing with families that's on it. Like, you got to obviously be a part of the community to spread the word. And I think that more the political people, like if you go to a store, they always got all these funds for everybody. They never have one for nothing with kidneys or nothing with renal.
I say that all the time.
That lady
it's on the rock.
The lady asked me and was like, "Oh, you want to get donated?" And I told her, "No, I got a disease. My kid got a disease. You don't got epilepsy. They started to do epilepsy a little bit more now. But I said, my daughter got absence seizures. Y'all not doing it for her. I got PKD. My daughter got asthma. I said, I see all of y'all always talking about some cancer. So y'all should have cured cancer. All this money that been given up for cancer. Like, y'all got every cancer out. Like, I know the multiple cancers. No disrespect to cancers. My uncle got cancer. My kid's father got cancer. But y'all need to find out something about some renal, honey. Y'all got to talk about something else other than cancer. There's more stuff out here than these pink shirts. Again,
there are studies. There's studies going on all the time, and there's studies out there. Even the Polycystic Kidney Foundation is coming up with different cycles and tests and medication, and they're coming up with different, portable kidney and all kind of stuff, and animal kidney.
No, I know what they are. I'm talking about the people, like the world. I ain't talking about the kidney people that's already doing. I'm talking about the rest of the people, how people just get a can.
Oh, the regular people. Oh.
Yeah, how the people just want to do cancer. You got this cancer, this cancer. Cancer ain't the only thing out. Cancer and AIDS ain't the only thing out. The only thing talking about is cancer. They don't even talk about AIDS no more. They better stop with that.
They have to be passionate about it, whoever it is. I always tell them, don't wait till you get it. You got to know your family history, and you got to know how medications affect you. That's a
problem right there. A lot of people don't know their family history. And that's why I try to talk to my family. My cousins my age, they be asking me questions. One's older than me, one's way older. I'm like, how you can't give me no information? It's okay that I can give you some information, but I'm only one to give out information. Like, I can't go nowhere and get nothing from nobody. Except my one cousin Darren that's down south. He like my age, a little bit younger than me. He the one who made the family Facebook page. It's like, ain't nobody else informative but us. All these elders we got, that don't even make no sense. We wasn't even there for this stuff. Half y'all was there. The people that was there, they ain't giving them no. Everybody quiet. Nobody ain't talking. Everybody. I'm like, yo, we gonna really lose as a people for as family stuff, because the elders that kept it together is gone, and today is sad because everybody is.
It's hard. It used to be like this.
Mm-hmm. It used to be like this. Now it's like this. This one here, this one there, this one that, this one that. Like,
well, we can always come back together. It don't have to be.
Yeah, you gotta address the monkey in the room. People want to just make it right and act like nothing ever happened. You gotta deal with what happened to make it right. Can't have a dirty closet and put clothes in there and talk about everything right. No, clean the closet first, and then put the stuff in the closet.
Well, whatever you gotta do it.
That's what family gotta do. I ain't talking about the friends, because friends come a dime a dozen. When you family, you have to deal with the situation. That's you can't get over traumas, whether they childhood, whether they familyhood, friendshiphood. Open if you don't deal with the situation at hand. That's this reality. That's just my reality. I can't speak for everybody.
Help us, God, to deal with it. Help us. I ain't mad at you. I mean, listen, I love my family and I'll always love them, and none of us has got it all, but I wish we would come more together. We always were together for a long time, and some of the greatest ones that kept us together is gone. And you doing your best you can with your tape and your band-aid to keep them together and your safety pin, but
you know, so you try your hardest, but it's over for our family. No disrespect. You know what we had, we'll never have it again because nobody is not it. It's just I don't know why. I mean, anything could be fixed if it want to be, but people don't want to be fixed. People just want people want what they want. I guess like this family been messed up for a long time. This ain't new. And you know, we like you said, if you want to fix it, it can be fixed. But you gotta want it. It gotta be real. And it can't be for the moment. It can't be for a show. It can't be because somebody. It gotta be generally because you know, me and Lisa is having a problem. I'm not feeling her, but you know what? It's because I ain't feeling her right now, or she not feeling me. They don't make us have a problem. We supposed to. We had our moment, and now we gotta be feeling now. Okay, now what? Well, we supposed to be mad forever now.
Love me in spite of myself.
Right, I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best person in the world, but I'm definitely not the worst person. Hate me for what?
Well, you need your family, and you don't want to add to your illness or make your illness worse. Now, who would you give a shout out to? Because I'm about to end the show because I don't even know if it was 30 minutes or more than that.
It ain't been an hour yet. I'm watching your time. We started like 6:11, 6:15.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't like to keep the people alone.
No, you ain't wrong. Who I want to give a shout out to? I want to give a shout out to my aunt Lisa, who always trying to hold the family together, who try to match and make everything work for her sisters and their kids and her brothers and their kids. One thing you've been doing that all your life. This is why God can't give you no kids, because you have to deal with all of us. This is why you left here with us. You had to deal with all of us. God knew you couldn't have your own family. God, I'm sorry, Uncle Mitch. Uncle Mitch couldn't even be here for this. You couldn't have had him and dealt with us. Like, you had to have it the way you had it. You had him already. You had your situations, but we is your kids. All of us, all your sister, brother, kids.
Oh yeah.
All of us is yours, and we love you. We fight over you. We fight over you since we've been fighting over you since we were little. That's my aunt Cisa. We used to call you Aunt Cisa. That's my aunt Cisa. That's my aunt Cisa.
Oh, so, I'm great now, so because I got your kids.
Yeah, you know my grandson. He could grandma, great. He don't know what he want to call you, grandma, great. I'm like, that's great, grandma, great. So I would like to give a shout out to all my family. You know, I love everybody. I wish everybody would look into changing our lifestyle. Y'all see that we got these problems coming on to us because of things that we have been eating for a long time. Disease, I'm learning, really is. They say it's hereditary. What is hereditary is our eating habits. So I just wish that we could all give ourselves at least 90-day try, something different, whatever the difference is, just something different. Pick your difference. You know, like I'm telling you, I became very much more close to the God and had a better more understanding spiritually when I did that 40-day fast. I felt that my mother could lay in the hospital for 40 days. I did a 41-day fast.
We did it when my mother had passed too, before she passed. All 6 of us, the big 6, she used to call us. You know what I mean? So yeah, fasting works, prayer works, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
your body a rest works, you know?
You need to give your body a rest. You need to. That's the main thing.
Your mind too, mentally.
That's why if you fast,
weigh on you.
When you fast, you can rest, and your mind and everything can go the way you need to go. You can hear God very much clear. You can't hear all this stuff in your body. Yes, your body can't rest due to the fact that it got to fight all this food that we eat out. It got to work. It's never not working because you always never not eating.
That's right.
If you never not eating, the body don't get a rest. I guess like driving a car all day. You drive a car all day, it's gonna break down. You drive a truck all day, eventually you're gonna break down. So the older you get, the body start breaking down because it needs certain things. And you're not putting them in when you eating certain foods because all the animals we eat don't eat animals. So let's talk about that.
That's true. I don't know if it was you or somebody said something. I think and he asked the dog,
it was me.
Why they eat them? Oh, it was you. Okay, right.
Yeah, because they don't eat that. The animals that we eat for protein, they eat grass and stuff for protein.
You would think they would be healthier since they eat that and we eating them. But I don't know. I know one thing though. I want you to enjoy the new year. Make it beautiful for yourself and a new you. And I want you guys to be blessed, be well, get closer to God, work on yourself. Self-care is a good thing. You hear me? Take care of your kidneys and they'll take care of you. All right? Wellness. Well, what is it? I always say sharing is caring and health is wealth. So you got to do that. Enjoy the new year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Kwanzaa. Feliz Navidad.
And eat your medicine. Eat your medicine.
Eat your medicine. Eat your cure. How about that? Well, Remathea, that's my niece, my older sister's daughter, and this is my other sister's daughter. So all of my siblings who I love and miss, you know. And shout out to Allison and Taryn and Daryl and Tracy.
Our siblings.
Okay? All right? Because we know about the other one. Love you and peace. Remathea, we are ready. I have to say that because I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Thank you, Pumpkin. I thank you for you, and a special shout out for you for letting me use your Zoom. And I thank you for all the new things you're doing. Thank you for your doctoring and everything else that you do, and keeping your 6 siblings. I'm sorry, I said 6. Oh, 2 for to kill me. 5 siblings together. Nah.
Yes. Love you, Aunt Lisa. Yes.
Love you too.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.